This video is just going to review with you some of the updates that were done in Google Classroom this past August. And I'll just do a quick review once again. Once you go into the application Google Classroom, if you're just starting out and you want to either join or create a class, you just go to the plus sign. You click the plus sign, and you can either join a class or create a class. Okay. Let's go into a class right now. So I'm going to go into a class here that I have new teacher meetings 1819. The biggest change that we do have within Google Classroom, you'll see the streams have changed, right? So the stream is still here. We've had the people, and we used to have about, right? So what we have right now is our streams. This is our main place of creating announcements and sharing that with our class. We have our classwork, which is where a lot of the change has really occurred within Google Classroom. You'll see that the red plus sign down here, that where you would add assignments or announcements, has now been moved up to the left-hand corner. And you can actually start to create different topics, and your stream under classwork will divide out according to those topics that you are creating. People is where you can invite fellow teachers to co-teach with you. And then, of course, your students will be listed below there. If you want to share your class code, there's a few different ways that you can do this. If you go to the stream and you go to the about, you'll see the name of the course, class code. Here's the class code here. If you click the display, I'll make it larger for you. Let's say you create a class, but you wanted to change the name of it. You can go up to settings, and you can edit the name of the course right here. Also under settings, you have that class code where you can make it larger for your class to see. The stream, all right? So you have the option, once again, you can allow students, they can post and comment. Students can only comment, and teachers can only post or comment. So you do control how much access your students have in the Google Classroom. Guardian summaries, we're not going to worry about right now. All right, just trying to give you a little overall feel of some of the changes that have occurred in Google Classroom. So as we are sitting here in our main stream, it works very much like a lot of social media platforms. Your newest announcements, we go to the plus sign, right? You go to create your announcement. You put your announcement in here. You can add in an attachment, something from your Drive, YouTube, or post a link, and then you post. And it will go to the top of the stream. Okay. Also be mindful that if you post stuff in classwork, that will also come to the top of the stream here. If you made a mistake in the post and you need to edit it, once again, you go to the 3 vertical dots, and you have the option where that you can edit the post, and you can delete the post. Now, a lot of the great deal of work that has now occurred in Google Classroom has occurred here underneath the classwork section. So when I created this class, the first thing I did, and you don't have to do it right away, you may think of different topics as you are teaching the course throughout the year, but under create is now where you can create an assignment, you can create a question, the option of reusing a post, or you can create a topic. Okay, so when you create a topic, you can just add whatever you would like, and then click add. When you are making an assignment, that's when you will assign the topic to that particular assignment. So once again, title of the assignment, you can give the optional instructions, award the points that you want it to have, give it a due date if you would like, and you'll see here is the area where I can now put it underneath the correct topic that I would like it to go. I can add in my documents. If I add something for Drive, for example, and let's say I wanted to allow students to, I wanted students to each work on this assignment, the login reference guide. I once again can give them the option. Students can view the file. That means I would share that with them, and they will all have access to the same exact file. If I gave them the option, students can edit the file. That means all students can now go into that file and be able to edit it as well, all at the same time. I'm sorry, I'll go back to this one. If I gave them just to view the file, they can see the file, and that is it. And last but not least, if I wanted to create a copy for each student, they work on it individually, and then they will submit the file. They will submit their work individually. I would like that option right there. Make a copy for each student. And then I have the option that I can assign this work. Either, I can save it as a draft. I can schedule the actual assignment when I want it to be posted, and so on. So once again, just so you get a little bit of a feel, it is a little bit different. Probably the biggest difference is in the Classwork stream. And down here is where the plus sign used to be. And now they moved it up here. Word on the street, there's other updates coming out where there'll be more options with Google Forms within Google Classroom. But there has been no word when that is going to be released just yet. Also, as you're working in Google Classroom and many different Google entities, when you see this little question mark down the left-hand corner, Google is looking for feedback on their products. So please feel free to give them ideas and criticism. They are responsive. Every year they come out with new updates in regards to their different applications in the G Suite. And every year it's getting better and better. Also, if there's something that you need help with quickly, you can always go up to the right-hand corner, the G Suite training, and you can type in what you would need help with. And Google itself within the application will give you tutorials and step-by-step assistance in order to get the results that you need. Thank you for your time in regards to trying to use Google Classroom. I hope that this video was helpful.